But at the same time, money is not coming easy. Money is not coming easy.
For over a decade.
Come on, Dr. Umar, man. We ain't even finished with you, man. I thought you had a better fight than that. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Hey, check it out without a doubt, man. Y'all better, if y'all sitting down, well, you better stand up for this one, okay? Oh my God. Dr. Umar, are you for real? Dr. Umar Johnson shocks fans. Oh my gracious. This man is talking about launching a OnlyFans. Is this AI? Come on, y'all. Y'all can't be telling me this is too easy. Oh my gracious.
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Hey, share this video, man. We gotta spread the word that this guy is definitely scamming people. What is he gonna be doing on Fans Only? I thought, I don't know nothing about the platform. So y'all let me know. You feel me? Only thing I know is a bunch of, man, get out of here. Hey, let's get busy, y'all. Y'all ready? Hey, I'll go home. Go home, Dr. Umar. One time for your mind. Say what? Hey. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy.
I'm going to talk about the offer to purchase the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We received an offer to sell the Frederick Douglass High School. We have received an offer to sell the Frederick Douglass High School. We have received an offer to sell the Frederick Douglass High School, which we don't want to do, but at the same time, you guys are donating, and we thank you, all the donors, for donating. But at the same time, money is not coming easy. Money is not coming easy.
For over a decade.
Come on, Dr. Umar, man. We ain't even finished with you, man. I thought you had a better fight than that. Now he gonna sell the schools. Oh my God. I don't think, again, man, I gotta talk to my man, Mr. Honor, man. Oh my gracious. Now he talking about selling the schools. They was great auctioning the schools off. Are you sure? This gotta be AI. When did they do this? Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Let's break some. Can y'all help me break down some stuff? This thing say 6 hours ago it's been uploaded. We gotta put on our thinking caps. We gotta be smart, man. We gotta be smarter than this. I'm talking, can we start helping people? Help people. Help people. We need to start helping people by reposting this stuff, man. Put it on Instagram. He got 1 million followers on Instagram, and he still got people donating to him. After 13 years, dummy. So you mean to tell me this man been talking about opening up a school for 13 years, so I'm going to donate to him? I'm doing it wrong. I must be doing it wrong. This man has already $2 million, man. It's easy that $2 million done went through his wallet.
Dr. Umar Johnson has styled himself as the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the voice that demanded loyalty, discipline, and financial sacrifice from his followers in the name of Black liberation. He is the fiery orator who could command a stage with his booming voice, the man who convinced thousands that he would build the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, FDMG, into the first independent academy for young Black boys. His supporters poured millions in donations into his vision, and his detractors labeled him a scammer. But now, in 2025, nobody expected the twist he just dropped. Dr. Umar has officially launched an OnlyFans account.
Brothers and sisters, yes, I started an OnlyFans page. What is it? OnlyFans/Dr. Umar Ifatunde. I haven't added any content yet to the OnlyFans page. I need to play.
I don't know how, dude, I'm over here I don't even know how to get on OnlyFans. I thought it was fans only, but that's for some freaky type stuff. Everybody go there for the freaky stuff. Am I right or wrong? Let me know if I'm right or wrong. You don't need Mr. Umar. You just want everybody to clown you. That's what it is. I think he want everybody to clown him. That's correct. Fans only. OnlyFans. Nah, I can see me now telling my fiance, but nah, this is for the YouTube channel. This ain't for no freaky stuff. Yeah, right. Oh my God.
Play with it, learn how to work it. It will be all political content, educational content. I think I'm going to load up heavily on Black parent content.
Charging $111 per month. And at the same time revealed, he has received an offer to sell FDMG Academy. Yes, you heard.
So it's a monthly fee you have to pay? Well, like Twitch. Is that what it is? So your fans only, the people pay a monthly fee on it. You might as well go to Patreon, brother. You'd be better off starting a Patreon. Oh my God, this dude is. Lord, please, I'm trying my best not to say anything against anyone. Do your thing, bruh, but don't hurt other people.
Heard that right. The same man who swore he would never abandon the FDMG project, the same man who ridiculed hip-hop culture for chasing money over morals, is now monetizing through OnlyFans. And while he insists there will be no hanky-panky, and that his page will focus on political and parenting content, fans can't help but raise eyebrows. Because when you combine that with the revelation that he's considering selling the FDMG property, the whispers in the streets just got a lot louder. The announcement set social media ablaze. On Instagram and Twitter, people laughed, dragged, and debated. Supporters said, "At least he's trying to raise money for the school." Critics shouted, "This is the final proof he never had a plan." And somewhere in between, donors who had given their hard-earned money for years sat in silence, wondering if their sacrifices were all for nothing. The blog where Dr. Umar spilled this tea was pure chaos wrapped in bravado. He started, as always, with his trademark chant, "Peace and Black Power, Family." He called himself the King Kong of consciousness, the #1 requested scholar in the world, reminding his haters that he was still on top. But then came the bombshell. "Yes, I started an OnlyFans page." He stressed that it would not be below-the-belt nonsense, but rather a platform for educational content. Still, no matter how much he tried to reframe it, fans couldn't ignore the irony. $111 a month. That's what he's asking. In a world where millions of people are paying $4.99 or $9.99 for content from creators, Dr. Umar slapped on triple digits and claimed the number was spiritual. To some, it was genius marketing. To others, it was exploitation. But the real sting wasn't the OnlyFans. It was the next part of his confession. Dr. Umar revealed that he has received an official purchase offer for the FDMG campus, the very heart of his movement. He admitted he doesn't want to sell, but confessed the money could put him in a very comfortable position. With those words, the mask slipped. Because if the man who told donors to sacrifice Starbucks coffee and vacations for the sake of the school is now entertaining selling it all together, then what does that say about everything built up to this point? In his own words, he floated the possibility of taking the money and moving to a smaller school in Detroit, Chicago, Baltimore, Houston, or even Africa. Imagine that. 10 years of donations, endless speeches, and countless promises about Delaware suddenly shifting to another city. For supporters in Wilmington who believed they were building a local legacy, this felt like betrayal. For critics, it was the smoking gun. Dr. Umar doubled down, though. He framed it as a test of loyalty. If we hold on to the Douglas building, how long is it going to take y'all to raise $1 million to renovate it? He challenged donors to keep giving or face the reality that the property might be sold. In other words, the fate of FDMG wasn't in his hands. It was in theirs. This sparked immediate outrage. Online forums lit up with debates. Was Umar being transparent about his struggles? Or was he manipulating guilt to squeeze more money out of a dwindling donor base? Videos flooded YouTube with titles like Dr. Umar Broke and the FDMG scam exposed again. Even his own daughter, in past clips, had hinted at tensions over his credibility. Now, this OnlyFans move only gave critics more ammo. And yet, as wild as it sounds, some of his diehard followers still cheered.
You know he a freak. He a freak. He know he a freak. He an undercover freak. How about that? He undercover, y'all. Fans only? What the heck do you know about fans only in the first place? Because you's a freak. He been on it. That's where all the money went at. Fans only. Him trying to get $500 for people to go on a date with him. Get out of here, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. They called me a struggling YouTuber. I love it.
They claimed OnlyFans was just another tool to fund the revolution, that Umar was a victim of constant sabotage, and that selling the school might be a strategic step to expand his empire elsewhere. They saw him not as a man under pressure, but as a visionary making tough calls. But let's be real, nothing about this feels like strength.
Man, I feel sorry for people that follow him because they don't take time out to check out what's really going on. 13 years, dog. This man been raising money for 13 years. And his mom is on assistance, some type of assistance. I don't know what they call it up there.
It feels like desperation. A man once hailed as the uncompromising Pan-African general is now cornered, juggling donations, clinging to PayPal and Cash App shoutouts, and turning to OnlyFans as a lifeline. His booming speeches about discipline and sacrifice now echo hollow when paired with pleas for subscribers at $111 a month. And in true Umar fashion, he couldn't resist adding another bizarre twist. Not only is he pushing OnlyFans and weighing whether to sell FDMG, but he also announced he is searching for a female partner, not a wife, but a stage partner, to match his energy on the lecture circuit. His requirements? She must be his twin in every way, a diehard Pan-African nationalist, loyal to the movement, and absolutely cut off from any association with haters. To critics, this sounded like ego disguised as revolution. To supporters, it was just Umar being Umar, dramatic, eccentric, and uncompromising. This is where the tension becomes undeniable. On one side, there's the image of Dr. Umar as the uncompromising leader of a liberation movement, raising money for an academy that was supposed to be a game changer for generations of young black boys. On the other side, there's the reality. A stalled building in Delaware, unpaid debts, and now the possibility of selling the very property that donors fought to secure. Add an OnlyFans subscription at $111 a month, and the contradiction is impossible to ignore. The fans are split. Some say it's time to let go, call the whole project what it is, a failed dream. Others cling to hope, insisting Umar will pull through if people just give him more time and more money. But one thing's for sure, the aura of invincibility around Dr. Umar Johnson has cracked. Because whether or not he sells FDMG, whether or not his OnlyFans gains traction, whether or not his lecture partner materializes, the truth is out. The man who called himself the most requested black scholar in the world is now begging his own followers to decide his fate. And in the world of power, leadership, and credibility, that's not a good look.
Man, you can't give yourself these type of labels. Mr. Wolf. That's what I should call him, Mr. Wolf in sheep clothing. You cannot give yourself those type of labels, man. I am the baddest. I am the best. Excuse me. But I did give myself a label. And I hold fast to the label. I'm one of the top 5 bass players in go-go music, period. I want to say the top 3. And so far, I think it was maybe 1 or 2 people that can really, well, 3. Okay, I say 3. That can touch me on the bass guitar. Now, when you say something like that, you got to be able to back it up. That's what I'm trying to say. And dude, my brother, there's far too many people that I'd rather listen to talk. I'd rather listen to Jesse Jackson talk than you. Good God Almighty.
The real question now, is this the beginning
Obama, how about that?
of the end for Dr. Umar Johnson, or the start of yet another reinvention? Fans may argue, haters may laugh, but one thing is undeniable. The shockwaves from his OnlyFans and FDMG confession have changed the game forever. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Because if you think this was the last bombshell from Dr. Umar, wait until you hear what comes next. When the dust settled after Dr. Umar Johnson's explosive revelation, the internet didn't go quiet. It roared even louder. Twitter threads stretched for miles, TikTok memes exploded overnight, and YouTube commentators sharpened their knives. What was supposed to be a fundraising announcement spiraled into a global debate about pride, money, credibility, and the blurred line between leadership and performance. For years, Umar stood untouchable, his booming voice and relentless confidence shielding him from any real accountability. But this time, the shock of an OnlyFans launch mixed with the whisper of an FDMG sale was too much for even his diehards to spin away. Because the contradictions weren't subtle anymore, they were glaring. Supporters tried to defend him, posting, "He's using modern tools to reach the people. Y'all mad because Umar is creative."
Oh my God. Oh my. Hey.
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Dr. Umar is not creative. Let's get that point. That's point number one. He went to school and got very educated. He know how to speak to people, and he know how to take this point that every person in the world has a problem with. It's their kids. Not a problem. I have an issue, not an issue. You know what I'm saying? They have a concern. Everybody has one thing in common when it comes down to kids. They are concerned for their kids and they want the best for their kids. That's how he did it. Because once you start talking about somebody's kids, you got their undivided attention. And every kid going through this HDHT and elemental P and all this stuff, all these people want help with their kids. I don't even have kids and I want some help with my kids. Just in case I get some kids, what should I do? I'm listening. Am I right or wrong? Y'all know I'm right. Here we go, man.
They were glaring. Supporters tried to defend him, posting, "He's using modern tools to reach the people. Y'all mad because Umar is creative." They reposted his claim that OnlyFans would be an educational hub, not a playground for scandal. But let's be honest, when people hear OnlyFans, they don't think of political lectures or parenting advice. They think of something else entirely. And that was the first crack in the illusion. Meanwhile, critics were merciless. One viral tweet read, 10 years of donations, and this man gives you an OnlyFans subscription instead of a school bell. Another TikTok skit mocked him, showing a fake Umar yelling peace and black power, while holding a ring light and uploading exclusive content to his subscribers. But the bigger wound came from his confession about FDMG. Umar's exact words replayed across every blog and podcast. "We received an offer to sell the Frederick Douglass High School. We don't want to, but it would put us in a very comfortable position." Comfortable. That word echoed. Because for the donors who sacrificed rent money, skipped meals, and emptied savings to help fund his vision, the thought of Umar selling the campus for his own comfort felt like betrayal. And the contradictions only deepened.
This gotta be a lie, man. I gotta find out some more information about this, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. 2 lies in this video. I'm just gonna stand. I'm helping you out, Umar. Fans only. I think that's AI. This man can't be that dumb. He can't be. And he's selling the school. I just made a trip up there, man. Hold up, y'all. I just made a trip up there. I'm gonna let it play some more while I pull up this stuff, man. I just made a trip up there.
One moment, Umar was shouting that the FDMG building must be preserved at all costs. The next, he floated the idea of moving the project to Baltimore, Chicago, or even Africa. To many, this sounded less like strategy and more like desperation. How could a leader who preached stability and vision now speak like a man ready to pack up and run? The fallout spread fast. Longtime donors went live on Instagram, showing receipts of contributions from as far back as 2014, furious that the project had yet to open. One woman sobbed on camera. "I believed in him. I believed this was for the boys in my community. Now he's talking about selling the dream we built together? Nah, I can't forgive that." At the same time, Umar doubled down on his call for donations. He repeated his mantras: "Get on your Cash App, family. $FDMG school. Get on your PayPal, brothers and sisters. Mail in your checks." The urgency in his tone was undeniable. But here's the thing. The more he begged, the weaker he looked. The great orator who once made audiences cry with passion now looked like a hustler cornered by his own promises. Then came another twist, the search for a female lecture partner. Umar declared he wanted a woman to join him on stage, his twin, in every way. A revolutionary counterpart to balance his masculine energy. He specified she couldn't be connected to any haters, couldn't socialize with critics, and had to be die-hard Pan-Africanist to the core. On the surface, it sounded like a call for unity, but fans weren't fooled.
He is not Pan-Africa to the fullest his damn self, man. Did y'all hear about the Murray Ann? Murray Ann that did the documentary. She got a little video out and everything. Y'all need to go to her channel, check it out, man. And she started talking. She did a long, just spilling the beans out type of video. And she actually said that Dr. Umar wanted a snow bunny in the film. He wanted a scene where he was sleeping with the enemy. What? Why do you even want that in? What are you talking about? And she was saying, well, you know, if somebody, that's probably what he really wants. That's why he out here preaching, well, no snow bunnies. And that's what turned me off, because he almost had my money. I was great donate. I was going to donate about $100, $200 maybe. Okay, $300, you know, for the kids. You know what I'm saying? People donate because he has a good speech, and they donate because they want to help the children. Everybody wants to see something better. Since I stopped it, y'all. Hold up, pause. Boom. This is, dude, I can't believe this, man. And I'm a fast forward. I got it on fast speed, y'all. So look at this. You can't tell me this. You talking about selling a school, bro? This school ain't ready to be open. I remember months ago he said all we need to do is the floor in the HVAC system. The floor should be done by now, bro. I'm sorry. I could have did the floor by myself and had it done. Believe that. I built this whole recording studio by myself. Believe that. I ran the electric. I did the ducts, the AC work. I bought all the equipment by myself. So don't sit here and tell me. This is ridiculous, man. Watch this. I just went up there. I went up there to actually, that's me in the corner, y'all, to film some stuff. I was trying to get real close to this gardening, the gardening he has on the roof. You can tell the place ain't been taken care of. Ain't nobody, somebody could have got a ladder and cleaned all this stuff off the roof. That looks ugly. The only reason why I knew this was on the roof is because I can see it from the street. I said, what the heck is that growing up there? So I wanted to see this swamp. That's crazy, man. This is embarrassing. But I gotta admit that this roof, my hat goes off to you, bro. That roof is in mint condition. That roof is good. You can see all three buildings. This is the big building. Yeah. The roof, you know, and I went around on purpose. I couldn't believe. I can't believe that he locked in the cell. I can't believe. My bad, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. I just wanted to show y'all this, man, that I should go up there and tell them I'm interested in buying the buildings. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, y'all. Here we go.
To many, it sounded like a vanity project, another distraction from the real issue. the FDMG building still sat unopened, crumbling in Delaware. Some women stepped forward, submitting clips of themselves speaking passionately about Pan-Africanism. Others mocked the announcement, saying, "So instead of a school, we're auditioning for Umar's sidekick position now?" Memes flooded timelines, one showing Umar holding a giant casting call flyer with the words, "Now hiring, Dr. Umar's female twin, school not included." But as ridiculous as it...
Oh my God, don't say that. School not included. Man, there's some people got some humor out here. I love it. I love it. Wait a minute. Dr. Umar twin, now auditioning, school not included.
Others mocked the announcement,
Wow.
saying, "So instead of a school, we're auditioning for Umar's sidekick position now?" Memes flooded timelines, one showing Umar holding a giant casting call flyer with the words, "Now hiring, Dr. Umar's female twin, school not included." But as ridiculous as it all seemed, the drama masked something darker, the money problem. Umar admitted openly that donations had slowed. After 10 years of promises, people were tired. They wanted results, not more speeches. The fact that he even considered selling the property was proof that the pressure was crushing him. And once word spread that Delaware authorities might auction the school for unpaid taxes and utilities, the whispers grew into roars. Was this always a scam? The conversations turned ugly. Critics resurfaced old clips of Umar
I wanted to see. Wait a minute.
utilities.
Hold up. Wait a
The
minute.
whispers grew into roars. Was this always a scam? The
Comments. Sounds like hate to me. You need to get a haircut before you celebrate Haiti, American banking institutions at its finest. Man, you know, dude, what make it so bad is, man, I'm looking at the people on comment, because he be live on Instagram and stuff, right? And every time he posts stuff, not every time, a lot of times when he posts stuff, I go and check it out, and I check out the comments. And even his followers and the people that's commenting, "We behind you, bro. We positive comments. Yeah, we stand behind you. We with you." I go look at their pages, right? I go look at their pages, and I'm like, damn, you know, look at their page. I mean, they just like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything negative about them, but they losers. They just losers. So they want to invest in something. Everybody want to invest in something. And those are the investors that Dr. Umar's getting. Now, I wonder how much was he peaking at when he was having a lot of investors, and right before he bought the school. And brothers and sisters, we looking at land, everybody invest. That's when I was hooked on them. I was hooked in there a little bit, man. I was like, dang, man, I'm trying to help myself, but I would love to donate and be a part of this. Because the brothers sound like he was preaching, and I'm like, Jude, can you imagine somebody start from nothing like him, and they just went all the way up doing everything they said they're gonna do, and they see, he got the school, and you helped donate it, and you got a board, and they see, this man is more worshipped than Obama when he first won presidency. Good gracious, man, that'd be crazy, man. Here we go.
Word spread that Delaware authorities might auction the school for unpaid taxes and utilities. The whispers grew into roars. Was this always a scam? The conversations turned ugly. Critics resurfaced old clips of Umar boasting that he didn't need anyone's help, that he was the most requested scholar of his race, that he was the King Kong of consciousness. Those same clips were now paired with footage of him begging for donations and subscribers, turning his
Hold up, y'all.
Bullshit.
I just had
once
to do it.
fearsome reputation into meme fodder. Still, Umar played his role to perfection. In live streams, he kept his energy sky high, blasting at haters, praising his African donors from Ghana, Nigeria, and Kenya, and promising that the dream was still alive. He painted himself as a victim of betrayal, sabotage, and jealousy. And in some corners, it worked. Loyalists flooded his Cash App with small donations, their faith unshaken. But here's the catch. Faith doesn't build schools, money does. And the million-dollar question remained. Would Umar actually sell FDMG if the donations didn't come through? His vague answers kept everyone guessing, fueling more speculation, more drama, and more division. Behind the noise, the real issue was staring everyone in the face. 10 years, endless fundraising, and still no students in classrooms. The FDMG property stood as a monument not to Pan-African triumph.
What? Here we go, y'all. My bad.
Vague answers kept everyone guessing, fueling more speculation, more drama, and more division. Behind the noise, the real issue was staring everyone in the face. 10 years, endless fundraising, and still no students in classrooms. The FDMG property stood as a monument not to Pan-African triumph, but to unfulfilled promises. And now, with Umar flirting with OnlyFans and dangling the idea of selling the building, the once sacred symbol of Black independence, risked becoming nothing more than a punchline. Yet, there was one thing nobody could deny. Umar knew how to control the spotlight. Every outrageous twist kept him trending, kept his name alive, and kept the donations trickling in. Because whether you loved him or hated him, you couldn't look away. That's the genius and the curse of Dr. Umar Johnson. The story was no longer just about a school. It was about credibility, ego, and survival. Could Umar pull off another reinvention and silence his critics? Or was this the slow unraveling of a man who once promised to build an empire, but instead built an endless cycle of controversy? One thing's certain, with the OnlyFans bombshell and the FDMG dilemma now public, the stage is set for an even wilder showdown. Because if you thought Umar was done dropping surprises, you haven't been paying attention. Stay tuned.
What?
The next chapter promises to be even more explosive.
Don't say that.
By the time the third wave of reactions hit, the story of Dr. Umar Johnson had left the lane of ordinary controversy and driven straight into legend. This wasn't just gossip. It was a cultural event. People weren't just debating whether Umar should sell FDMG or keep begging for donations. They were asking bigger questions. What happens when a leader builds a movement on charisma, but can't deliver results? And how far can faith stretch before it finally snaps? The whispers about an auction grew louder. Delaware residents began posting photos of the FDMG campus, boarded windows, chipped paint, weeds sprouting through the pavement. For years, Umar had painted it as a sacred fortress of Pan-African power. But in reality, it looked like an abandoned relic. Word spread that unpaid bills and fees could put the property on the state's chopping block. Suddenly, the dream of Black independence was facing foreclosure. Umar's response? Classic bravado. In live streams, he thundered, "Family, we will not let the enemy take FDMG from us. If you don't want me to sell it, then you better send those donations." He turned the crisis into a test of loyalty, daring his followers to put their money where their mouths were. But here's the truth. The more he begged, the more critics circled like vultures. YouTube commentators dropped exposés with titles like "The School That Never Opened" and "Umar's $1 Million Mirage." Podcasts dissected his OnlyFans launch like it was the death of a brand. Even mainstream media began sniffing around, curious about the preacher-turned-influencer who demanded $111 subscriptions while juggling the potential sale of a failing academy. And through it all, Umar kept spinning. He boasted about donors from Africa, shouted out names from Nigeria to Ghana, and reminded his audience that he was still the King Kong of consciousness. But the cracks in his empire were impossible to hide. Because while he ranted, the world saw reality. No students, no staff, no classrooms, just empty promises. Then came the split among his supporters. On one side were the diehards, loyal to the end. They argued that enemies had sabotaged the school, that government red tape was blocking progress, and that Umar was fighting forces bigger than himself. To them, sending another $20 was not just a donation, it was a revolutionary act. On the other side were the disillusioned. Former donors who once defended him now called him out directly. One woman went live, waving old receipts. "I sent this man $500 back in 2017. My son is grown. Now, where's the school he promised? Her video went viral, fueling even more doubt.
Wait a minute, how much did she say she sent? Golly, there's so many people that say that they donated. So many people I know. You know, we got over 488,000 subscribers. So I know a lot of people. The comment section, everything, man. I donated too.
Were the disillusioned.
I didn't donate. I'm not saying that I'm smarter than anybody. Here's the thing, man. When you donate, don't be mad at yourself and don't be hurt because you donated, because you donated to a great cause. You donated to a very great cause. You just donated to the wrong person. That's all. That's all.
Former donors who once defended him now called him out directly. One woman went live, waving old receipts. I sent this man $500 back in 2017. My son is grown. Now, where's the school he promised? Her video went viral, fueling even more doubt.
I know a lady that came on and she said she sent him $2,000 and she thought that he was joking. That's good, big sister. You sent $2,000, but next time make it $4,000. He got to be joking. Is he joking? She said I took it as a joke. That's crazy, man. No matter what amount you send, he always say, but next time double it. And thinking that's cute or thinking that's, what the hell is you doing, man? Somebody send me $12, a super sticker or whatever, and I thank him to death. I'm not even asking people to donate to the channel. I'm just asking them to watch the videos and leave a comment. Take your money and do something positive with your kids and your children and your family. Treat yourself to a meal while you watching my videos. It's free to watch the videos. Use the system for what it's supposed to be. No Cash App and all this stupid stuff.
Back in 2017, my son is grown. Now, where's the school he promised? Her video went viral, fueling even more doubt. The drama reached a fever pitch when Umar doubled down on his OnlyFans. He insisted the platform would host lectures for Black parents, strategies for education, and exclusive content you couldn't get anywhere else. But the price tag, $111 a month, was roasted mercilessly. Memes compared it to Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus combined, mocking Umar for charging luxury prices without delivering luxury results. And yet, in a strange way, the scandal only made him more famous. Clips of his speeches circulated on TikTok, stitched with commentary and laughter. His name trended not because of Pan-African unity, but because of shock value. People who had never even heard of FDMG now knew the saga: Umar, the school, the donations, and the OnlyFans twist. But behind the spectacle, a darker reality loomed. The purchase offer he admitted receiving became a shadow hanging over everything. Was Umar seriously considering it? Was there a buyer ready to scoop up the campus? Rumors swirled that a local developer had approached him, offering enough cash to wipe his debts and give him breathing room. If true, this could mean the end of FDMG as anyone knew it.
Man, don't nobody want them buildings. Them buildings, I'm still trying to research and see what kind of land these buildings are on. I've been up there. I've seen the buildings. I'm going to wait to the end. Here we go.
Still,
I'm gonna wait
Umar
till the end.
played coy. He repeated, "If it's up to me, we won't sell. But family, I need to know. Do you want..."
Nigga, you know good and well. Come on, Ninja. You know daggone well you need to get rid of these buildings. He knows this, y'all. I really think he probably did an assessment to find out how much it's going to cost to actually really open up this school or open up these buildings to do anything out of it. The bottom line, it's going to be a couple of million. I think the bottom line, I think you got to change something. Something needs to be changed with that land. I tell y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, it is something. Forget the buildings and all the codes you need to come up with the buildings. It is something about that land, and I feel it. I don't know what it is, and I can tell because there's other buildings around that building, y'all, that's not occupied. There ain't nobody using these buildings. Why? Something wrong with that land, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Is I got the receipts, babe.
One big campus or 2 small schools? The question itself became a punchline. Blogs joked, "We don't even have 1 small classroom yet. What's this talk of 2 schools?" Even his search for a female lecture partner turned into scandal fuel. Audition clips surfaced online, with women passionately reciting Pan-African slogans, hoping to stand beside him. Critics dragged the process as a distraction, accusing Umar of turning the revolution into a talent show. One viral meme showed a split screen. On one side, a crumbling FDMG building. On the other, Umar holding a rose like it was The Bachelor, Pan-African edition. And yet, through all the chaos, Umar kept going. He flooded his Cash App and PayPal links across every platform. He called out haters, mocked critics, and insisted that history would vindicate him. To his core followers, he was still a general under siege, a man carrying the weight of liberation on his shoulders. To everyone else, he was a spectacle spiraling deeper into absurdity. The question now wasn't just about the school. It was about legacy. Could Dr. Umar Johnson still be remembered as a warrior for education? Or would he forever be the man who promised a dream and delivered an OnlyFans page? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the answer rested not in his words, but in his actions. Because here's the brutal truth. Time is running out. The FDMG property isn't getting younger, the bills aren't disappearing, and donors aren't as eager as they once were. If Umar doesn't make a decisive move soon, the decision may be made for him, by the state, by creditors, or by the sheer weight of public opinion. Still, if history has taught us anything about Dr. Umar, it's that he thrives in chaos. Every scandal, every backlash, every viral clip only makes him louder. And maybe, just maybe, that's his survival tactic. Because whether you believe in him or not, you can't ignore him, and that's the ultimate twist. Because even as his empire wobbles, even as critics circle, even as donors question everything, Dr. Umar Johnson remains at the center of the storm, louder, wilder, and more unforgettable than ever. The final question is simple but devastating. When the smoke clears, will Dr. Umar be remembered as the man who built a school or the man who built a circus? One thing is certain, with OnlyFans subscriptions...
Build a circus. I'm sad over this, man, especially what the family went through about about his mom. His mother's mother passed away, not being able to see the great grandmother can't see her daughter. What kind of world we living in where people have a nerve to stop somebody? I never try to stop anyone from seeing my mother. Mom just had a birthday, and you best believe my mother would never be on Section 8 long as I'm alive, because I would work 3 jobs and drink water all day before my mom have to turn to some government assistance. Hell to the no. That's
bullshit.
Here we go.
Live and a purchase offer for FDMG hanging in the balance. His next move could decide his entire legacy. And fans, haters, and donors alike are all watching, waiting for the final bell that may never ring.
Man, dude. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe how I kept going over and over again on this daggone video. All right, this is me up there at the school filming. I don't know if anyway. So I called myself, I didn't go on the property. I made sure I didn't go on the property at all. I didn't want to, I'm gonna get a lawsuit and all this stuff. And I ain't got time for that dumb mess. So, I mean, I could have walked on the sidewalk at least. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I haven't went through the footage and everything. I've been busy. Is that the same one? God dang, Mike. That's the exact same one. But one of the things I wanted to show y'all was, see this right here? This place is not being occupied. I'm Friday during the day. This place seems condemned, man. I mean, not condemned. This is nice. This is nice right here. I should do a whole video of all the stuff I did that day. You know, that's real nice right there. But that doesn't belong to Dr. Umar. That's from a Boys and Girls Club. That's the type of stuff I would want to see. I thought he would have stuff like this behind the buildings and stuff. That's why I said I need to go up there. I need to go up there to see, because I'm thinking that, you know, that type of stuff, the playground and stuff for the kids, nah, man. Nah, but yet you're going to spend money on doing stuff like this. That's crazy. So I'm riding around. I made sure I ain't touch his property. I made sure to actually just go up there and see. I thought it'd be a playground or something back there for the kids for recess. I said, man, behind this building right here is nothing but the next houses and stuff. Now, let me fast forward a little bit. Y'all seen the school plenty of daggone times. I want to get to the neighborhood. He said something about charging the fees of $500. Is this the neighborhood? Oh, no, that's the other neighborhood. Let me see something. My bad, y'all. I had nothing in order. But okay, let's just go with this.
What all about, John?
Where we going? We're going to the. Okay, yeah, we're going to the place. The neighborhood is not. Oh man, this is not. Okay, it should be the very next one then. Anyway, here we go. Next one. All right, I'm just going. I want to play this. That's perfect right there. The neighborhood is a neighborhood to me that I would not want to send my kids to a school in this neighborhood. If I could help it. Now, if I was poor and I had no other choice, you just send your kids to the near school near you. But because of the neighborhood, I wouldn't want to send my kids to this school. The neighborhood is poor. In fact, to be honest, if I was looking to build a school and get a deal on a building for a school, that's why you got such a great deal. Because wouldn't nobody buy you? If somebody can afford to buy this building, they can't afford to keep it running, and the people who need to come to this building can't afford the products and services that's coming out of it. Because you got to have high prices to keep. Because these people, they poor, man. This is not a rich neighborhood is my point. You know, so I think that Dr. Umar doesn't know anything about all this stuff that I'm talking about. My little buddies, man, these are the ones, they made the trip worth it, man. Watch what he say right here. This is funny. I thought it was funny. God dang it. That's all you wanted to say?
I'm Philly, but I don't know how I really like that. But
Huh?
that's filming right now.
Huh?
It's recording right now.
Yeah. Oh,
You hear us?
yeah.
Not from Delaware.
Huh?
Not from Delaware.
You not? That's all you wanted to say?
I'm Philly, but I don't know how I really like that. But I got a little something.
He said he got a little something.
Oh
He
my
said he
God.
Uh-oh, there he go. There he go. And he said he better, y'all. He be what? I thought y'all
Watch
gonna go
this,
up that
y'all.
way.
He is a better one. He better.
He better?
Come on.
This would made the whole
That's a
trip
man
worth
right
it.
there.
And also, Murray Ann was saying that The kids was excited to see Dr. Umar at this event or whatever. And he act like he didn't want to say nothing to or talk to the kids or say anything to the kids. And I'm like, damn, what? When kids come around, man, Uncle Mike break his neck. I'm doing all kinds of stuff with the kids.
Grew up to be a man.
He better ain't going.
Y'all the most fun. Oh, there you go. There you go. He had the nerve to wave at the camera. He's still going. Yeah, go this way.
All right.
Tired. I'm tired. Y'all the most fun. Oh, there you go. There you go. Practicing. There you go. There you go. There you go. He got in the way.
Yeah, he had to put it down. But the kids was the most fun for me. So yeah, he was saying that the other one is a lot better. But you gotta be able to connect with people. You gotta be able to connect with people. All right, check this out right here. This is the last piece, man. Then I'm going upstairs to get something to eat.
We're trying to get a game plan going. So he coming up this way. Y'all ready?
I called myself filming myself a little bit just to show proof that I was there filming. All right, here we go.
This way. We're trying to get a game plan, y'all. We're trying to get a game plan going. So he coming up this way. Y'all ready?
I need to shade.
Here he go.
Coming on vacation.
There he go.
Watch this, y'all.
Boom. There he go.
The kids love this.
There they go.
There they go.
There he go.
There they go.
There he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. They giving Uncle Mike some exercise, baby. There he go. He rode the joint all the way. All the way. All the way by Joe. He turning the corner. He turning the corner, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This bike ain't got no tap, like. If they had a tap brake, here it comes.
There you go. Okay, that's enough, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all that, man. And I gave them my business card and everything about the channel and everything. So I'm hoping that they watching this. Shout out to my two youngins. I never did get their names. I should have got their names. God dog it. And one more thing before I go. There was a couple of other kids there. They was more of teenagers, maybe about 14, 15, 16, something like that. Shout out to them. And I asked them, do they know anything about the school? And they said no. I said, do you think the school will ever be open? And they said no. They said no. They said every time I look, somebody coming over. And the guy said, he said, bro, I've been here for 2 years. I've been living here for 2 years, man. And he been working on that school before I got here. I mean, all my people saying that. We like, when the school gonna open? And it's been over 2 years. I know. That's as far as I know. That's what he said. So, fans only? Nah, man. That got to be a lie. That got to be AI. And him trying to sell the school, yeah, you better sell it. Get from under them buildings, baby. Get from under those buildings. So we're going to wait a month or two, man. I don't want to go back up there, but I will go back up there, man. I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them, Uncle Mike, told you so. Peace out.